Yo, 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 what's cracking like a Scooby Snacker? I am VA Verse. I'm in here with my man, 100 Grand, the real life Quran from the PNW network.
Yo,
We in here. We got a special treat for y'all. We got a special guest for y'all, man, right now. Young brother, man, hold up. I can't just bring him in like that. I have to give him proper introduction. Hold on. I got to get him right because he from the shy. So we got to do this right. We
we
got to
gotta
do
do
this
it
right,
right.
Quran. We got to do this right. All right, here we go.
On the windy.
That's what we need right there. That's what we need right there. Mike check, Mike check, Mike check. Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me out there? Turn me up. Turn me up. Yeah. This young king, man, has graced your TV screens, has graced your movie screens. We talking about regular
Let's go.
TV. We talking about streaming platforms, whatever it may be. Y'all might have seen him on Broadway as young Simba in Lion King. Y'all might have seen him on Chicago PD. Y'all might have seen him on The Shy. Y'all might have seen him as Young Will in Men in Black 3. Huh? Y'all might have seen him on Power Book 4, The Force. Ladies and gentlemen, actor extraordinaire, Cayen Martin.
Go crazy.
How y'all doing? Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, clap it up for my man.
Look
Clap
at
it
him.
up
How
for
you
my
feeling, young
man.
king?
We in here. We in here.
Chilling, man. We lit, man.
Yes,
Thank you for
sir.
coming,
You
man.
know, I'm good. How about you? How about y'all?
What's up,
Y'all
young
good?
blood, man? How you doing? How you feeling?
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, it's nothing but blessings, man. We good, man. We really appreciate having you here. We really appreciate you coming through. How's life treating you, man? How's life been lately?
Man, it's good. Life is pretty good right now. Um, just dealing with school, you know what I mean? Like trying to get through school and enjoying, my work, enjoying being able to see myself on the big screen.
How is that? Is that crazy? Is that
It is
crazy?
kind of
What's up?
crazy.
So you at school right now? You at school right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm in my
sir.
dorm.
Okay. Okay. Bet. All right, man. So we're gonna dive into this, man. Again, y'all heard the accolades that I dropped at the beginning of the interview at the intro. Already, even at his young age, and a very accomplished actor. Actually, how old are you exactly? How old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Nice. You got a full body of work before you voted. That shit is fire.
Yes, sir. Acting for 15
Since
years.
you was 3, that's crazy.
Since I was 3.
Yeah. What made you want to act?
Really, I was always good at like imitating people when I was younger. Like I'd be like acting like my grandpa, or acting like my dad, or just like acting like my family in general and people around me. And my grandpa, he told my mom that like I had a real like niche for like trying to beat other people. So he said that my mom should put me into acting. And then my mom, she pulled the trigger on it, and ever since then it's been all gas, no
Let's
brakes.
go. So basically, your grandfather was the one who seen his young pup as a star first, and he just followed that. He used to make you like entertain his friends and shit when you come by.
Yeah, because I was like always like this like little ball of energy. Like I'll walk into the room, I just be like
Right.
pointing out stuff. I'm like, I like your shoes. I'll be like, I was an old soul when I was young,
Yeah.
so
So, what was the first role that you actually had? Your first professional role?
my first role, I believe my first big role was Men in Black 3. I played young Will Smith, but before that, I was doing like I think the first thing I got was a Gerber commercial. It
Mm.
was a Gerber print. It was Gerber print. Yeah, it was for one of the like the little cell phone, the Gerber little cell phone
Yeah.
toys. That was the first thing, like one of the first things I did.
Running them checks up crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember your time filming for Men in Black 3? Do you remember that at all?
Oh yeah, that was like honestly, that's one of my favorite things I've ever done. Cause like being able to do that at such a young age, like being in such a big production at such a young age, because like they had flew us out to New York. we was staying in like the Trump Soho Hotel. It was like 3, 4 rooms, and it's just me and my mom locked up
Mm,
in this
Fuck
one room
that
because we
shit.
like
fuck
the
that.
place so big. It's like we don't want to be going out all of like this because like we had this entire big place, and it was just me and my mom there. So we would just be in this one room. We was like, we don't even want to go out because like it's all this stuff. But
Yeah.
nah, it's that was my favorite one. Like just being on
Look
a
at that.
set, being on the beach, getting to meet
What?
Will Smith, Josh Brolin. Like,
Okay. So you got to conversate and stuff with Will. You ain't have
yes,
you
sir.
ain't have on no Tupac shirt, did you?
You said Tupac shirt?
Knock it off, Karan. Knock it off, bro.
It's a
Knock it off, bro.
Tupac
Don't
shirt.
listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Nah.
Don't listen to
But
this man at
that's
all,
good
man.
though, man. So
This
starting
nigga's
off with
stupid.
something that big and something that important to Hollywood and the culture, and being alongside Will, every role after that, you've never been scared. The stage never been too big.
Nah, definitely. Like having something like that big is my first like real job. Like it kind of it paved the way. You know what I mean? Like it was like I did this. It's like it's really nothing I can't do.
Exactly.
You know, I stepped on the stage with Will Smith. What can I not do? You know what I
Fact.
mean? So it was like once I got that, it was really it was up from there.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, this is my thing. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep sticking with this. You know, I invested everything into it. I was like, yeah, it's me.
So Men in Black 3 was your favorite role as well so far?
Uh, I believe it's a mix. Because being Leon in Power Force, like that was the most filming I've done for a single
Yeah.
series. So like I got to know that character really well, and like I got to like just be on set and meet everybody, and they became my family. So it was like it's between those
All
two,
right.
like 'cause my most iconic role, and then like the role I played the most. You know what I mean? Between those two.
So, how do you get yourself into your characters? Like, how do you get yourself into ready to play those roles? Like, just now you spoke about Leon from Power. How did like speaking on him in particular? How did you get yourself into that role? Like, I mean, honestly, is he that much different from who you actually are in real life?
No, you're not. You know, Leon, he's a very positive young man, and I feel like I'm a very positive young man, so replicating
Mhm.
that part for Leon was pretty easy. And then in terms of becoming like the speaker and the motivator that he is, I kind of model it after one of my friends, Jaquil Jackson, because
Shout out
he's
to
a
the homie.
speaker and he's like he's that guy. And Leon, you know, he's a person that motivates people. He's a person that reaches out to the community, and that's what Jaquil did. So I was kind of like modeling after him. So.
Slit.
So when you on site and you filming when y'all was filming Power, was 50 there too? Like was all the executives there, or was just the cast?
It wasn't. I never got the chance to meet 50. I did get a chance to meet Joseph Savora,
Okay.
who plays Tommy, but I never got the chance to meet 50. I wish I could have.
Yeah, it's
That would have been
coming.
cool. That would
Big
have been
time.
cool.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right, so we'll get right to the shits because I know a lot of people want to ask this question. I know I want to ask this question because I always think this is kind of interesting, right? Walk us through the moment that you found out that Leon, your character on Power, was gonna get killed off the show, and how did that make you feel? If you whatever you can explain to us.
All right, so I'm about maybe 3 episodes into filming at this point. Like I didn't met everybody, you know, I didn't talk to people. I've been in the makeup chair a whole bunch of times. Like I didn't kind of made myself comfortable. And I think it was the last day of filming for
Mhm.
that episode, and I had got
Like
home.
for that episode, like episode eight,
No,
the
not for
episode
that
that
episode. It's
okay,
for the episode. I think it was
Episode
two
3.
episodes before that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was episode probably 5 or 6. I forgot which one specifically because I was filming so much. But my mom, I ended up getting home and because I was with my dad for a little bit. Then I got home and I was talking to my mom and she was like, "Yeah, Cayen, let me talk to you." And she was like, "So they said that in the next 2 episodes they're gonna kill off your character." And I was like,
hey,
man, because it was like I was kind of getting like really comfortable in my character, and I kind of had like an idea of where I wanted to go in the future with it. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I got to portray a role like that, and like I'm glad I went out fighting. That's all I'm saying. Like I'd rather go out fighting than just like any way
Yeah.
else. because
Yeah,
that's really like
you ain't go
when
out
he
like no
stood up,
sucker.
like everything that Leon stood for. When he fought, like he didn't want Diamond to help him. Like he wanted to fight himself. He wanted to be able to prove himself that like he can defend himself. So I'm very proud of my character and proud of the fact that I got to play a character like that. You know what I mean? Even if I did die, I'm proud that I got to do that.
Well, you did a great job. You did a great job at that. And actually in researching your filmography and researching your credentials for this interview, because I was a episode behind on Power. I didn't hadn't watched episode 8 yet, so I had learned from researching that Leon had got killed
Yeah,
Yeah,
off. So I was like, ah, man, I got to go watch
right.
this now. I got to see what's going on.
yeah,
So it was, and I was upset.
For
It's kind of
sure.
maddening because like I was invested in Leon and I was invested in his character. I was invested in the storyline of him and Diamond and Leon's mom. So like him being killed off definitely affected me, and I know affected a lot of people because we got to kind of grow with and feel some type of connection with Leon on that show. So, but how did you prepare yourself to act out that scene of being shot and dying from being shot? How did you prepare yourself for that?
Really, it was like the whole day. I was kind of like put away. Like I wasn't really like in my, because usually when I get on set and everything, like I'm yo, what's up? Like I'm dapping everybody up, and I'm really like a high. I have high energy a lot of the time. So when I got on set, I was just kind of trying to accept the fact that like I was gonna have to die in this show and like kind of be able to portray that sadness, because like usually it's not in me like be able to cry like or like just portray that kind of death, because I think that's my first time dying on camera. That might have been my first time, but like that whole day I was just like locked in. I was listening to my music. I was kind of to myself,
yeah.
so that way like when the time came and everything, like I would be able to like portray that sadness and portray that like that life leaving the body. So yeah, it was cool having my mom around me while that scene was happening though, because it was kind of like it was for me it was emotional too, because like it was a role that I really like playing, and like just having to die, like, and also seeing myself like when they would play it back, like
Right.
seeing it like it's not an easy watch. Like even for
Yeah.
me, I was watching, I was like, this kind of stinging the heart a little bit, but yeah.
So how did moms or like how did other family members or friends, how did they react to seeing that? Because I know that normally you can't divulge that type of information, so I know a lot of them probably didn't see it until it actually aired or know it happened.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody besides like my like immediate family, like my dad, my mom, my stepdad. Like those are the only people that knew. And my one of my uncles like, yo, I almost had to jump through the screen and jump because they couldn't be on the screen, so he was bleeding out. They was mad.
For
But my
real.
mom, she didn't even watch it. Honestly, I don't think I want her to watch it. 'Cause my mom, she's like a really sentimental like person. So like her watching that, I don't feel like she would be good watching that. So I don't even want her to watch it. You know
So
what I mean? Because it was hard on me watching that, like seeing my character develop and then seeing them die. And that's to my mom,
Yeah.
that's her baby,
right,
regardless of what character I'm
Facts.
playing.
right.
So she can't watch that.
How the chemistry between you and Diamond was going good. That's why I think Verse and I are, we could see where that was going. How was that
Yeah,
on? Not on camera. We see it on camera. How was that on set with you and that actor?
Mr. Isaac, he was really cool. He was like a great role model on set, and actually, I was when we were filming the tie tying scene.
Right.
I don't know if y'all remember
Yeah.
that. It was like the tie tying scene. He was teaching me how to actually tie a tie, because like I had like little ties and stuff. Like my dad would tie my tie before that, but like that scene was the actual time where I learned how to tie like a real tie. Like I was doing it 100 times. Cause like in the scene, we had to keep doing it from different angles, and then we do it like maybe 3 4 times in each angle. So I was doing it at least like 50 times that day. So by the time I got finished with that scene, I learned how to tie a tie. But it was like moments like that where like we spent so much time together. It was like I learned about him. He got to learn about me. It was just great being able to bond with such a great actor and somebody on this level. So.
That's crazy.
Did you have any other connections with anybody else that was on that set?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I got to be more cool with Ahmad Ferguson. That's my boy. He's in the Shy. He's in Power Force too. I got to see my mentor Edward Williams the third. He's in Power Force too. and Miss Renee Nicole. She played my
She
mom,
played your
so
mom.
it was real cool. Yeah, it was real cool
Is
getting
it
to meet
pictures
her
with
and
her,
like.
your TV mom and your real mom? Them pictures floating around in your phone.
Nah, it was just having two moms on my butt at all times. It was like, "Guy, you know this girl?" Like, yeah, yeah, I got it, I
All
got
right,
it.
all right.
Nah, it was just two
You
moms.
know them queens gonna hold you accountable for sure.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, for sure.
Me being in the space I'm in, my brother Verse, we were part of a team out here, and we do things. But I know I study like throughout the internet or everybody in my space, right? So I got like Joe at the top of my list. Who is your top five actors slash actresses that, if any?
Oh, I gotta think about this one. I'd say number one, definitely like the role model, the high standard, Denzel Washington.
Okay,
Like, I mean, different. And my role or like one of the people that I've always seen in movies, Will Smith. I got to work with him too, so like I've seen him in movies. Like great actor, phenomenal. Uh, I say Damson Idris
okay.
plays
You
Frankenstein
cooking?
from
You
Snowfall.
cooking? That's three, right?
Yeah, and then Pizza and Gonya, she was great in all her movies. I love her. And I think my honestly, I've been watching a lot of Atlanta, so I'm gonna say Childish Gambino.
Oh, shout out
I
to
like Childish
that's
Gambino.
my
He's a
guy,
good actor,
man.
and I just seen him in
Okay.
Spider Man.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Donald's he's a great creative. He's really creative and he works. He has a lot of great work. Um, yeah, that's his role. His role in Spider Man was pretty dope. Actually, that just came out on Netflix too. I can't wait to watch that with my kids because I actually snuck to the movies to go see that by myself, and they're still mad at me for that. So yeah, yeah,
Great dad,
absolutely,
father of the
absolutely,
year,
wonderful. It was a
father
great
of the
time.
year.
It was an amazing time. It was an amazing time.
For sure.
Amazing time. I had a great time. But so that's a dope five. Would you say that those are actors and actresses that you actually aspire to work with at some point in time in the future?
For sure, definitely. I want to work with them.
So, looking at your background, you were born and raised in Chicago, right?
Yes, sir.
So, um, so I always say that there's a lot of exaggerated misconceptions about young black men in Chicago and their ability to actually thrive and succeed outside of like the street stuff, being in the streets and stuff like that. So you're kind of a good example of a young man that's successful. How would you say that you were able to kind of stay focused on your career, on your future, without like getting mixed up with all of the nonsense that's going on around you?
I gotta give props to my mom, my pops, my stepdad. Like they raised me really well, so they taught me how to be humble and like very grounded and like well centered. So for me, it's just like I know who I am, right? I know what I have to do in life. So when I see all this other stuff going on, I get a little stuff. Like I stay in my room a lot. Like, you know what I mean? I be chilling in my room. Like it I buy stuff that keep me comfortable. So like I don't have to be going out. Like for Halloween, I stayed in the house. I stayed in the crib and chill. You know what I mean? Cause like at the end of the day, I know I got too much going on right now and too much going on in the future, like where I want to be at to like get involved in like this stuff or just like be mixed up with the wrong type of people. So it's like I'm
Well,
always trying to
that's a
just
great point. That is a great point. But this is what I always like to ask young kings from Chicago because, like Verse said, there's a misconception that Dirk or King Von or Herbo or their lives, Chief Keef, that's the only life in Chicago. There's also a lot of kids just like you who make it shake on the other side. And I'm not knocking them because them guys are portraying what's happening on their side of town in their lives. These are their upbringing. So, they're a product of their environment. But like you said, giving a nod to your parents, you're also a product of your environment in the same city. When you come across them kids, because them the same kids you play basketball against most of the time, them the same kids at the football tournaments or however it's going, when you know where you're going, do you try to bring them along? Do you give them advice, or do you just show love and stay clear?
nah. Whenever I get a chance to like just talk to people and kind of walk them through like stuff that they be going through, like no matter who they are, like I be trying to give out opportunities. You know what I mean? Just like help as many people as I can because I feel like God put me on this earth to be able to share my gift and like share my talent. So whenever I get a chance, like just to be able to help somebody or like be able to like, yo, you want to know how to get into acting, like how to start out acting. Because like really, if you give people like a pathway that they may have not known how to get into, it can really take them away from like whatever negative thing they got going on in their life or like whatever negative thing that they trying to get into. You know what I mean? So like me just being able to give opportunities to people or like trying to help them start their career, that it makes a big difference.
Okay, okay, that's good. And you see yourself mentoring other young black or just other young actresses from Chicago who, if a kid was to reach out to you or bump into you, obviously you can't mentor everybody, but like, you know what I'm saying, you bump into somebody, you willing to pass that knowledge along?
For sure, I definitely would be able to mentor people. I've done acting classes before, like where I just had kids on Zoom, or even when I went to a daycare and like I just taught kids like small acting exercises, or like try to break them out their shell and kind of help them develop that kind of performer attitude. So I definitely would like to be able to mentor more people. You know what I mean? Just trying to help more people.
All right, we're gonna play a quick game. You down?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna play a quick game. This is gonna be a quick game, improv of either or. Okay, we're gonna ask you we're gonna give you two options. You got to choose one
All
or the
right,
other. You can't choose
Yeah,
neither,
you
and you
can't. Yeah,
can't choose both.
you gotta
Okay,
keep it real
you
right
got to
now.
make a choice.
all right, I got you. I got you.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
My man.
PlayStation. All
Yeah,
right, all right. See,
yeah,
I know
yeah,
where you
yeah.
from,
My
so
man,
I'm gonna
my
really get
man.
on you. MJ or LeBron?
LeBron.
My
What?
man again.
LeBron.
Let's go.
LeBron.
Oh well, tell you what.
Let's
LeBron.
go.
0 for 2.
My
Nah,
man, a
nah, nah,
hundred
nah.
That's
grand.
Your turn, Verse.
crazy.
Your turn.
Uh, Jay Z or Drake?
Jay Z.
My
Oh,
man,
he was
come
king.
on,
He
man.
was king.
That kid,
All
that
right,
kid
now
knows.
let's
He
really
knows
get
his
to it.
things.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Gabrielle Union, Halle Berry. Got him. I got him. I got him. Your
I'm
stepdad
gonna
is both
say. I'm
screaming.
gonna
Your
say.
dad and your stepdad are screaming Halle right now. I'm telling you what they're doing.
I love Halle Berry. I got to meet her once in an
Okay,
audition I was doing, so I gotta say Halle Berry.
me too. I got to say Halle Berry too. All right. Can I ask you a real Chicago question
Okay.
now?
Go
I know
ahead.
the answer. But D Rose or D Wade?
Okay.
D Rose. What?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
D
Oh, no
Rose?
trouble.
What?
Hey, Kanye, hey,
D
hold on, hold
Rose.
on, hold on, hold on.
They
Oh,
don't
no
know. They
trouble.
don't know that if D Rose wasn't injured, he'd be topping the game. That's all
He
I'm saying.
would. Yeah, he would. He would. And hopefully, my man's D Rose still get Hall of Fame for
I
The
ain't,
sure.
I
city's
ain't been the
really
same
love
since he
him.
tore his ACL. I ain't been the same.
You've been different. Your body
Yeah,
different.
my heart hurting, man. My
Yeah,
heart hurting.
yeah.
All right. So, what are your favorite pair of J's? Being that you're from Chicago.
My favorite pair of J's. For me personally,
The
can I
bread
grab them?
11s.
I got them right here.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
grab
I
them.
mean,
Yeah.
it's,
Go
it's
ahead.
like it's like my current favorite. My overall favorite right now is definitely the breads. I got my breads there too. But my new favorite is
Oh, I seen
is
them.
these.
They wet too.
Hold
Ooh.
on. You know what I
Now
mean?
don't try to put the light on them now.
Oh, he got to let you see the sway. He got to let
Yeah,
you
that
see the
thing is
sway.
different.
So, what's the biggest goal for yourself for your career in the future? Like, for example, like, are you looking to star in like a major, like, be it a star in an action film, like a horror film, drama? Like, what, like, play a specific character? Like, what's your current goals right now for your future?
All right, so I heard some rumors about this. I heard some rumors that they already casted this role. But my biggest dream, my dream role, I want to be Miles Morales.
Oh yeah, make that happen. I can
I
see
want to be
that.
Miles
I'm
Morales.
with that.
And like when I heard the rumors that they casted, I was like, ugh, I don't even want to hear it.
Nah,
Don't even say it to me.
yeah, don't feel no pressure, even if they have. If they give you a shot, I think you're gonna knock that out the park. That is your role. And then, and I know you brilliant because Miles Morales is never going to be a one shot deal. That's a 3 movie deal. That's a mom's
That's
pick
a
an
like
island. We out of here.
build the
We
rest
out
of
of
the
here.
Marvel universe on top of
Yes,
type
sir.
person. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Are you Marvel or DC or it don't matter?
Can you say it again?
Are you Marvel or DC or you like them both?
It don't matter. They can cast me as Robin too.
Let's
Whichever
go.
one they want. Like, hey, get me in something.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
really fire goal, bro. That's a really fire goal for you to be reaching for because I know that they're definitely gonna be making that live action, gonna have Miles Morales in there sometime in the future. And I know the kid that the young man that plays him on the video game has probably aged out of that role of being able to play him in the live action one. So yeah, man, we definitely manifesting that for you, Cayen. Lord, let Cayen get that role as Spider Man, as
you got
Miles
my vote.
Morales. We pushing
You
all
got
our
my
energy
vote.
towards it. We
Appreciate
You got my
it.
manifest it.
vote.
We claiming
So
it right now. We claiming it right now. So you're in college right now. What are you currently majoring in college?
I'm an acting major.
okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
communication minor.
nice. Okay, makes sense. I like that actually because even though you've experienced success and some people would be able to rest on those loins of how much success you've already experienced, you're going to college and trying to further yourself and dive deeper into your craft, which is really that's fire, bro. That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know. First of all, me and Vert talked about this before actually meeting you. We both agree that you're a phenomenal actor, bro. I'm so proud of you, and it's real love from us to you, man. Do you use your pen? Do you create roles? Are you writing films? Like, have you gotten that side of it, or do you just at 18 are you just focusing on acting? You know, just that part of the business.
Well, I do write stuff sometimes.
Okay,
Like my other mentor, Richard Gallion, I did writing classes with him. So like we would build series, we would build scripts up, and I do still write sometimes. Like I write scripts, or like I have an idea, I might write it down, and I do that. But recently, what I've been getting into is
rap.
photography and kind of
Okay,
video. I do a little rapping on the side
I
too. You know what
know,
I
I
mean? But
know, I know, I
like
know.
I've been trying to get into like cinematography and like just
Okay,
recording with cameras. So once that's the next big purchase, a
okay,
camera. Because
okay.
man, them
When you
things
do
expensive.
that, email Verse. That's the camera guy right there. That's the guy right there. That's
For
his
sure,
lane. So you
for sure,
email
for
him,
sure.
get you a nice camera, and you gotta, we shoot something crazy. And if you need us,
Yeah,
for anything, we got you.
yeah, sure. I appreciate you. Thank you, Will.
I'm just really I'm appreciative of the nice young man that you are. We need those young men out here that's goal oriented, that's focused, that's successful, that can be an example for other young black men, so that we can keep building on that, for sure.
Yes, sir.
And like already just your work ethic and how good you're doing in your roles, I can already see in the future you being a top actor, top in our top fives, like somebody that's in our top fives and reaching those pinnacles, award winning, Grammy, Emmy, EGOT, all of that. I want to definitely give a big shout out to your mom, to your pops, to all of your parents and elders. Round of applause, round of applause. You guys have done an amazing job with this young
That
man.
pops.
Amazing job. And again, I just appreciate you for coming on our platform, allowing us to get a chance to talk to you, sharing your story with us. This platform is always open for you. You're always welcome. If ever you want to come back to our platforms, either of our platforms, the door is wide open for you. The red carpet is definitely rolled out for you.
Yes, sir.
For sure. I would love to come back. You all have been great. But I just want to say I appreciate y'all and thank you all for having me. And anytime y'all want me back on, just let me know.
Yeah, we'll see you
I
tomorrow,
had
King.
fun. I had fun.
We'll see you tomorrow.
He said, "We'll see you tomorrow." All right, man.
For sure.
Big shout out to Cayen Martin, man. Round of applause one last time, man.
Fire, fire.
Shout out to him,
Shout
bro.
out to
Fire,
shout
fire,
out to
fire.
Cheddar too,
Great
man.
interview, great young
Cheddar,
man.
they definitely related. Cause Cheddar do everything. I seen Cheddar write the song, record the song, engineer the song, make the beat, diss himself on the song, and then write the fucking reply in one session. So shout out to Cheddar, man.
Shout out to Cheddar, man. Definitely shout out to Cheddar,
100%.
man. We appreciate you, Cheddar. Salute to you. Appreciate you for plugging us in, man, and making sure everything was set up. making sure that they were straight, making sure we were straight. We appreciate you, bro. So yeah, man. Shout out to Momager, everybody, for playing a role in getting this interview done. I want to say, if you want to check out more of Cayen's work, definitely dig into this man's filmography. It's extensive already at that young age. His most recent work is Power Book 4, Force, the Tommy spinoff. It's currently available on the streaming platform, so you can go watch that. I think it's on break right now, but it will be coming back. He did an amazing job in it. So definitely check that out. But other than that, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Via IMVA Verse for Quran and the PNW Network, Hip Hop Anonymous, Caps and Crowns. We out of here. Salute. See y'all next time.